Hey, what is this? Cool. It's Mike with the mic.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, sir. Yep. Y'all see what the deal is. Y'all see the title, man. I'm going to try to dabble on this thing real quick before we get started. Got any questions about the show, submitting topics, or, I don't know, submitting music, being a guest or something? It's Mike with a mic 313 at gmail.com. That's Mike with a mic 313 at gmail.com. We got Deuce5clothing.com. We got DetroitCousins.com, createdbyjones.com, platinumstatus.com, and Betty's Girls Party Event Planning. You catch them on Instagram. And we gonna get going, man. I just got back in from the gym, getting a little early recording going on. And I figured I'd jump on here real quick because I was doing a little I was listening to it a little bit yesterday at work. I really didn't dive into it, so I guess my disclaimer will be, don't hold me to nothing I'm saying, because I don't know. So whatever I say, like I say, I get on here, man, I just hit record and I just be talking. I just talk my shit, so bear with me on that part. I'm just winding down from the gym, really, to be honest, but we gonna get on this whole Joe Rogan thing real quick if we can. I think I gotta pause that too. I don't know. Niggas be pausing everything these days. So what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm gonna start off with, honestly, man, fuck Joe Rogan. Okay? I'm gonna start there. And it's not in a bad way. It's like the same way as, like, you know, fuck, like, I don't know, Rob Pelinka or Bow Wow, fuck two-door pickup trucks, and fuck how much it costs to fill up a jet to get from here to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, fuck how much it costs to rent four-wheelers in Australia. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck Joe Rogan is like anything else that I don't fuck with or play any role in my life or have any weight on my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he dropped the N-bomb, but, like, I was thinking about it yesterday. Then I was looking a little bit today because I knew I was going to jump on here. I thought, got back from the gym. So apparently he been dropping N-bombs left and right. Now, from the clip that I seen, he been dropping that motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out, like, did he cross like the nigga threshold? Did he say like 13? Like, I don't know what the number is. Like, why we didn't check him the first time he said it, if we was gonna check him at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole different view on the N word. You know what I'm saying? So, and we'll try to get into that. But I watched the video and it was like basically like, I want to say a highlight reel of him dropping N-bombs. And I don't know if he was saying it in a bad way. It was a highlight reel. So that's why I say don't hold me to none of this stuff, because I don't know what the conversation was. And, you know, it's some people out there like, he can't say it at all. And, you know, I feel kind of different about that. If we talking and somebody is using that as part of a story, I'll let it slide. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna nigga me to death neither. If he telling me a story and he say, you know, what's wrong with white people saying nigger, he can use it like that, then we can have a conversation. But if he like, nigga, what's up with this nigga, and this nigga came down the stairs, like, we can't do that either, Joe Rogan. So I don't know. All I'm saying is, when I was on the bike at the gym, I was listening to it, and it was just like a highlight reel, honestly, of him dropping N-bombs. But, you know, he said the N-word, and now here come the cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? All the, you know, bliggity black people, you know what I'm saying? All the black power people. You know, like, he said the N-word, you know what I'm saying? We should cancel him, you know, like, you know, they all mad and shit, you know, with their hands on their hips and shit. Like, this one dude be at my job, he, like, be standing there with his hands on his hip, just looking at the machine when it be broke. That should be kind of funny to me, but that's basically how people is now. And I'm, you know, I'm all for it. I mean, I'm all for it, and I don't give a fuck. So let me say that. I'm one of them people, like, if we gonna do it, let's do it. If we not, then shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not here for the long, drawn out 2-3 weeks of what we gonna do with Joe Rogan. We ain't gonna do shit. lead up. I mean, honestly, fuck that nigga, man, for real to be like that. But I ain't tripping because I really don't fuck with him. Like, I never watched 3 minutes straight of his podcast a day in my life. Like, I watched the highlight reel, and I guess it was a couple of minutes long, but like, I don't know who the fuck Joe Rogan is. You know what I'm saying? I know who he is, but he like I say, he don't have that kind of weight on my life, and I don't care. Like, to be honest, man, like all this time, I was thinking that nigga was Kurt Angle from WWE. Like, I know I seen him like on Dave Chappelle. I think I seen him on Dave Chappelle once, but like I heard about him after, like, you know, the podcast stuff, and I think the first time I really was like, oh damn, that's him, is when they was tripping about the Spotify stuff with Joe Budden, and Joe Budden was talking about it. And then I kind of like looked into it, but I don't know, man. Shit, I thought Joe Budden had the #1 show on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Like, until Joe Budden said he didn't and everybody else. And I was like, damn, ain't that a bitch, with the whole Amy Schumer shit and all that when Joe Budden was going on his rant. But I ain't never really, you know, gave a fuck about Joe Rogan. I mean, I don't know who he is, but that goes to show that I don't fuck with him because I don't really know what's going on. So it's like, man, you know, fuck Joe Rogan. And, you know, y'all can really get that cancel him shit out y'all head. Like, them motherfuckers is not about to cancel this motherfucker if they just gave him like $108 million or whatever the fuck they was crying about. He got $100 million. They not about to cancel him after they gave him this big ass check. So y'all can get that cancel shit out y'all mind, man. I'll just ask this to like anybody that's screaming cancel him. Would you cancel your son for repeating something that you taught him and you think is cool? Like, don't think for a minute that white folks don't be sitting around dropping N-bombs or at least talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody on a platform that big and that wide open and, you know, rich white people who like fucking, I don't know, we'll just take somebody else, Brad Pitt or somebody. You don't think Brad Pitt ever had a nigga conversation with one of his white friends? Or shit, nigga, Joe Biden? Fucking any white person, man. Like, them, they do that, you know what I'm saying? But seriously, would you cancel your son for that? If you gave your son or your friend or somebody in your family a show on your platform and they said something that somebody else didn't like, that you agree with, that you taught him, you ain't gonna cancel him for that. Like, come on, man. They got his show and they got millions of, like, if y'all ever click on Spotify, it's all kind of different races and all of that on there. Like, they don't need your music. They don't need your podcast. They don't need your audio book or whatever the fuck's on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's enough to go around. So my thing is, all this canceling stuff is just like, you know, whatever, man. Like, whatever. It's just, you know, these white folks gonna do what the fuck they want to do with they shit, man. Like, they always have and they always will. Like, I'm more upset about y'all giving this shit so much time and energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what we gonna do? Like, we should already have a list of what we got. Like, that's my point about black people. We want to make up shit on the fly. We want to jump off the fucking cliff and build a fucking plane on the way down. Like, we should already have a list of how we gonna handle things. We should already have these real conversations. Don't wait till you mad and, nah, Joe Rogan, we gonna beat your ass. No, we should have already said up front and have an understanding about this, to where, okay, you can say this, you can say this, you can't say this. But me personally, I really don't give a fuck. I wouldn't even know this nigga said that shit if motherfuckers didn't bring it to me. And then you bring it to me and we not gonna do nothing. So what the fuck you bring it over here for? Just to cancel him? Like, this nigga Joe Rogan, he's not getting no more than this from me. I'm speaking on this because I'm speaking on it, but I'm talking to black people. You know what I'm saying? I just think we let too much shit bother us, especially with the N-word. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like the N-word and all that, but y'all want to cancel him. Go ahead and try, man, for real. That's what I say, but don't wait on them white folks to join in with you, because they probably agree with him. I don't even know how he said it, to be honest. Like, and I'm not taking up for him. I want to make sure I'm making that very clear. I don't give a fuck what's going on. It's just, I feel like black people, we already got enough shit going on to be like putting this much time and energy into this shit that we can't control. That's that man's show on their platform, his mouth, whatever. Like what we gonna do? Cancel it? Like I can't cancel him and I don't listen to him. I don't fuck with him. So how am I okay? He's already canceled. If you ask me, he been canceled. He never was started because I don't fuck with him. And another thing, like I'm a firm believer in say what you want. Just know the risk. I got white friends and I tell them, I suggest you don't say it for your safety because, you know, some niggas will flip out, some niggas won't, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, that's another reason why half you black power motherfuckers can really sit the fuck down when you ask me, like, cause y'all be the ones that let your white boy, your homeboy, he can say nigga, and your white baby mama or some white bitch you fucking with, she can say it, it's cool and all this goofy shit. But then when Joe Rogan said cancel him, cancel your baby mama, cancel your fucking boyfriend, cancel the nigga you out here running the streets with, that white boy, cancel him. Joe Rogan, shit, nigga Logic, the white boy, why ain't nobody checked him yet? Cause he mixed. Come on, man, that boy white, but ain't nobody said nothing. So shit, anybody white, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be the N-word patrol man. So when people say, hey, jump on the fucking bandwagon, let's go get Joe Rogan. No, man, I gotta go to work. I got kids to raise. Like that's out of my hands. It's more powerful people. And I know we can get together as a group, but like I said, how am I gonna cancel him and I don't listen to him? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm watching these different podcasts and black people podcasts that's talking about it. And I'm like, y'all could have took that time and shine that light on something else. Just fuck him. Like, oh, he said it, word, okay, fuck him. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't listen to him, so it don't, whatever. I just say, you want to drop the N-bomb, nigga, you know the risk. You know somebody do that shit, man. Like I said, man, I don't care. I just say, do what you want to do. You know the risk. Y'all know how we feel about it. White people know how we feel about that shit. So if they gonna say it and they gonna do it and they not gonna take his show off of there and black people pulling their music off, whatever. Do what the fuck y'all want to do, man. But don't expect people that don't care to care. That's white people or black people. That's what I'm saying. Just know, as far as me to white people, like know it's black people, like black people that's out there. I don't know, like me. If I'm like, say I meet a white person and I don't know them and they say nigga, I'll tell them right then, hey man, with a warning. See, I'm a warning type guy. Hey man, chill the fuck out, man. Like, you know, we don't like that shit, man. Just in case you don't know, because the truth is, there's a lot of white people running around out here that other niggas let them say nigga. So when they run up on me and say it, I'm more kind of open-minded to that somebody's trying to get you to get your ass whooped, or they don't care about you getting your ass whooped or something or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like a 1-2 type person. I understand habit. I had a white friend, he was nigga, and when I checked him about it, he said, man, I grew up around black people and my aunt and this person, them niggas weak as fuck. That's all I got to say. Now, I'm the 1-2 guy. Then there's people out there, they knocking out your goddamn teeth and you picking your chiclets up before you get to the second G. They don't want to hear nothing about you explaining about your family. They don't care about the A or the ER. They don't give a fuck about, I didn't say it in the wrong way. They going in your shit soon as you get to that second G. When that first G get done, that punch on the way, that it's going to catch that second G with a left hook. And there's people out there like that. So my thing to white people would be that. Just, you know, be careful. You can say what the fuck you want to say, but know the risk you run it. It's a lot of black people don't play that shit. I don't play that shit, but like I said, I understand, you know, it's some niggas out there, they homeboy been letting them say that shit for freely for 10 years. So when they get a job next to me and it fall out 2 or 3 times and I check them, now if we come to work next week and you still saying it and you not even saying sorry, then we're going to have a problem. Because I had a friend like that before. He was nigga. And then when I told him, he was like, my bad, I ain't know. And then a couple more times it slipped out and he was like, I'm sorry. Then next thing you know, he stopped saying it. That's how I know they can really control it. Like we can too. Like if we really want to stop saying nigga, we could. We just not. I personally don't care. Like when black people say it, I really don't care. I don't really care. Like if Mexicans say it, I think blacks and Mexicans is pretty cool with me. Like Puerto Ricans, because we niggas. And Everybody else, no, I ain't with it. So that's just me, how I feel. However, I'm not gonna fight you over it. Like, if you keep nigga, I'm just gonna leave you alone. If I tell you and you keep going on and on, either I'm gonna whoop your ass. If we're in a place where I can slap the shit out you, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. But if we at work or we at church or something like that, man, or somewhere I can get locked the fuck up, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to jail because you on some, basically on some Karen shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. So I just say that, like, I just feel like I done come too far in my life, and I got too much going on. I got too much on the line to throw it away for a word. Like, plus most of these white motherfuckers be on, like I said, they be on that Karen shit, and they say it for that reason, like to get black people to trip out. Like Joe Rogan, like a shock jock. He like just, that's what they like about him, that he talk about this bullshit. Like, I personally don't think it's about the nigga word. I think it's like, they want us to help them cancel him over the shit he said about the vaccine. Like, I don't think this nigga, they don't give a fuck about him saying nigga. They just happen to put it out there because they like, oh shit, if we can get these 50 million black people to be on our side, he'd be out of here. But not really, because Michael don't even listen to him. So Michael can't help you cancel a nigga he don't fuck with. And I'm not finna parade around like cancel him. I'm not about to run a fucking cancel Joe Rogan campaign, and I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got other stuff to do. Plus, if y'all got our back so much and y'all so care, y'all so up in arms about him saying, nigga, did you check your uncle at Thanksgiving last year? What you tell your granddaddy when he be telling his little nigga stories and all this stuff? Do you check him? Or we just gonna get Joe Rogan? That's what the fuck I be saying as far as when it come to like white people and like, hey, come on, let's go get him. Like, no, nigga, come on, let's go change these laws, nigga. If we gonna team up and do something together, nigga, fuck Joe Rogan. He can say that shit much as he want to. Go to the mountain, scream that shit. It don't fucking matter, nigga, if we out here starving. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't gonna do that. I just never get that part. It's just some, I mean, when white people say it to black people, like, you fucking nigger, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get that part of it. Like you got some kind of fucking fetish to want to get your ass whooped by a black person. Like, I don't know, man. People be on some bullshit, like, especially when it be like some little ass fucking old white lady calling a big nigga like Shaq a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck that be apart. Like, hey, bitch, this nigga about to tear your little ass apart. And you up like, and she be, you fucking nigger, and go the fuck back to Africa. Bitch, I ain't even from Africa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I'm born at Providence Hospital, bitch. Like, you can't offend me with that. Plus, I really got in my head that most white people say and do slick shit to piss us off so we can hit them and get fired. And I just feel like I'm not falling for that. This Joe Rogan shit, I ain't falling for it. All right, we gonna leave him alone. Leave him alone. I don't want to fight the nigga. I don't give a fuck if they leave his show on. I don't even listen to it. I don't give a fuck. But he ain't about to be in my face calling me no nigga and all that stuff. But I don't know. That's on another note, though. Back to the black. This is for black folks. I make sure I want to get my point across because I gotta get ready to go to work and stuff. I'm a regular nigga over here. Like, for real, all this goofy shit, I wouldn't even be talking about it if niggas wasn't so up in arms. I'm trying to calm the black people down. Fuck him. It's gonna be kind of hard for y'all to get me on board for a fight that y'all ain't fighting. That's what I'm saying about the N-word. Like, you'll teach your son, a black father will teach his son to say nigga and call other niggas niggas. And then be hyping him up, playing fucking drill music and shit in the car and teaching him how to kill and gun gestures and all this stuff and sagging and all this shit left and right. But when a white boy dropped the N-bomb, then that we don't even fuck with, now all of a sudden we got a problem with how we being portrayed, like quote unquote portrayed or whatever. But all of a sudden you want to cancel them, Spotify, and call all other. And that's another thing. Call up, if you call me and say, Michael, Joe Rogan called us a nigga, let's go beat him up. And I say, no, I'm a sellout. Now I'm an Uncle Tom. Man, I just don't got time for that shit. I'll say it again, and I'll say it again and again. Fuck them white folks and what they do and how they feel with they shit. That's theirs. I don't give a fuck. If they gonna cancel them, they gonna cancel them. They can do and feel how they want. Just stay the fuck out my face with it. Don't touch me or mine. And we should be cool. Because, honestly, I'd rather know if you a racist motherfucker or not. Let me know how I can not how to deal with you. Okay, Joe Rogan, you a nigga? Then you hate black people? Then stay the fuck off Dave Chappelle. Quit inviting black people to your show. If that's what we gonna do, we could just cut it off. Like, all right, man, cool. Get the fuck on. Like, I ain't gotta fight you. Ain't no disrespect because I'm not shocked. I know it's white racist people out here. I know it's people. Shit, man, I work at a fucking plant. You can't tell me ain't none of them white boys racist. Like all of them, nigga, it's one of them in there. But he ain't gonna say shit at work. But he'll say some shit to provoke you to lose your fucking job because he can't beat you in a fight. Most of these, like, I really truly believe, like, the older white people are the real hardcore racists. The younger ones just think they better than us. But the older ones, they just hate us, like, because we free. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. And I'm not gonna fight either one for nothing. But I ain't falling for the shit. You don't like niggas, whatever, nigga, get the fuck on. Do your job, bell ring, go home. Nigga, you ain't gotta say shit to me. We ain't gotta conversate. That be the part, you know, where people get into these conversations where, like I don't speak religion or politics or money with white people, especially old white men, because they don't get it. They don't believe white privilege exists and all that shit. I'm not finna sit here and try to convince you, nigga. I'm living it. I don't have to convince you to understand what the fuck black people going through. I don't care if you say nigga or not. Nigga, it's hard out here for black people. Well, what about this, and this, nigga? I'm finna leave. I ain't got time for this shit, nigga. We got history books for all that. You want to know, go read it. If you want to go deny it, go deny it. But you not finna do that shit in my face. Go ahead, nigga. I got a daughter I'm finna go home and play with, nigga, in a house that I got to pay for. That, like, I'm not finna put all that on the line because you know or don't know. It's not on me to figure that out. I'm just saying, like, I just rather know if a person racist or not. So to white people, that's what I'm saying. I just rather that we take this time and energy to focus somewhere else and not on some trying to convince some fucking redneck ass hillbilly to stop being racist or to accept me and take that fucking energy and put it towards uplifting our own people. Like, I'm gonna take that fucking water and go out there and water my garden with it. I'm not finna take it over and try to put this fucking fire out that this white boy been flaming up for the last fucking 450 years. Hell no, I'm gonna take my water over and water my seed. And I think y'all should do the same thing, but I don't know. That's just me, man. I'd rather talk about this nigga Joe Byron, this nigga passing out crack pipes. You know what I'm saying? If that's even true, I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I saw a couple posts, but if it is, how the fuck y'all got $30 million for that? Like, if we gonna talk about something, let's talk about that. Like, for real, like, nigga, what happened to you wiping out student loans? Nigga, where'd that go? That conversation is gone. Where the fuck Kamala at? I ain't seen her since. For real, man. I ain't seen Joe Biden, really. Joe Byron. I ain't seen that nigga in fucking months. And Kamala's, man, get the fuck, come on, man. We thought we got another Barack on our hands. No, the fuck we don't. For real. Honestly, when we had Barack, we ain't have a Barack. Shit, niggas' hands be tied like a motherfucker. But I'm just saying, the $30 million, if he passing out crack pipes, that's what I seen, like $30 million. Like, that's enough to wipe some shit completely out. Like, that's enough to wipe out student loans. Or at least put a dent in it. But at the least, it's enough to give every black person $100,000 for real. If it ain't, you do what the fuck you want to do. Like, if I got $100,000 from the motherfuckers, they send me a check for $100,000, nigga, you damn near, you won't hear shit else from me. Like, for real, if they send me $100,000 clear, tax free, $100,000 check, take it to the bank, get $100,000. Oh yeah, I'll be straight. That'll definitely hold me off for 10 years because I'm gonna make that shit do something else. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking drop tops or nothing around here. It's gonna be some drop tops in a couple years, but I'm finna fix some shit first, and I'm gonna be so in the clear with fucking perfect credit score and all kind of shit. Now you can't do shit. You can't deny me. But that's a whole nother thing. But like that, like I said, it's easy. It's like 46 million black people or whatever, and that's minus the niggas that's in jail, and then minus the rich motherfuckers that don't need it. That 30 million. They can damn near probably give all us, the people that need it and the people that's not in jail, they can damn near give us $200,000 a piece. And it wouldn't put a dent in nothing going on in America. They'll get that shit back in a week because most niggas running to the Gucci store and running to get a fucking Challenger or something or a Hellcat. So they gonna get the shit back Monday. Like, as soon as the Gucci store open up, they gonna get half that shit back. As soon as them dealerships open up, they gonna get them right back. Then that's gonna make us work more because now we got to make more cars and more people got to make more clothes and got to make more food because everybody gonna be at Benihana's. They gonna get that shit right back. But what it is, they want to keep us in the hole. So I'd rather talk about that than Joe Rogan with the fuck. Man, come on, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, but we ain't gonna speak on that though because you know that requires more than just making a post or changing your profile picture like niggas love to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the furthest half of you motherfuckers go. Y'all be like, well, we gonna black out Facebook for 2 days. Man, nigga, do y'all understand traffic is the new money? Attention, that's the new fucking currency around here. So we driving all these people to this shit. Like we all gonna get on Facebook tomorrow. What we need to do is say nobody get on Facebook for a week. That'll be if y'all want to do something. Nobody's gonna do TikTok or Instagram or nothing for a week. Where everybody deactivate their fucking account for a month. But we can't do it. Ain't no way people could do that. Like we so tied into it. Me too. That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta do something else and quit hollering out this blackity black power shit with no fucking action behind it. Just like, let's just go to Joe Rogan house and beat him up. Like, man, come on, then go to jail? Then who gonna bond us out? Like, come on, man, for what? Because he said nigga on his show, on the show you don't listen to? That's how I feel about it. But I'm saying we some hoes. So we ain't gonna do shit like, we ain't gonna storm the Capitol building like they did because we scared we gonna get killed. So when y'all be screaming at y'all, I die for this shit, cuz, no, you won't. I won't. I'm not going to that Capitol building and get killed, man. I got kids and stuff. It's other ways we can fight besides getting gunned down at the Capitol building on the steps because we all know they going to put that gate up, that little weak-ass fence, no screws, no nothing. They going to stand that fence up and they going to say, touch that motherfucker. These niggas all up the stairs kicking out windows and dragging out police officers, all kind of shit. Let us touch that goddamn gate that's 100 yards away from the goddamn Capitol building. It's to be all out. We know that. So we try to have these bullshit ass black power fights over here with Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? To try to be black power. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. But hey, we ain't gonna go that route, but we need to though, because we some hoes. That's how I be feeling about it sometimes when it come to black people. We talk a lot of shit, but we ain't doing nothing. But here's the thing though about that though. But about the money part, as far as Joe Biden with that shit, like we don't really need them for that. Like we got enough money in the black community. But like I said, we'll talk about Joe Rogan, a nigga we don't even fuck with, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'd rather us talk about these rich motherfuckers, like why y'all ain't got no Spotify and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? A black podcast network. And I'm not saying that they don't got one. I'm saying I use what I use, but I'm just saying why that's not out like in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that don't nobody do, but why it's not out in the front like Balenciaga or Gucci. We promote the shit out of that shit, man. Them niggas, I don't even think I seen a Gucci. I ain't never seen the Balenciaga commercial. I ain't never seen no, I know that for a fact. And I don't think I seen many Gucci commercials, man, because we just already programmed, man. But they know they don't have to do that because they hear us out there knocking. We still out there knocking on the door, begging them to open the door and let us in. And they know that. They'll open that door when we quit knocking. Trust me. When we stop opening that fucking mail chute and throwing our money in there saying, please open the door, and putting our kids through the slot and our pride and all that shit, we pushing it through the slot, hoping that they open the door. They never gonna open it that way. Quit fucking knocking and watch what happens. When we stop spending our money, and like I said, niggas really be like, we gonna go to this black Facebook. Somebody make a black Facebook and let's all go over there and watch how the shit change. Then it's gonna be, whoa, hold up. Then they start doing it, but we too busy worried about them opening that door and accepting us. Shit. I just seen this too. Jim Jones going off like, cause them white folks didn't give him like a cup of sparkling water or some shit like that. I really wasn't watching it. Like I spent $1 million with these motherfuckers. I don't know, $1 million, whatever. Don't quote that. But yeah, I spend money in here, blah, blah, blah. Man, they don't give two fucks about your black ass in that store. Like, nigga, run that cash or get the fuck on before I call the police. Like, that's just basically what it is. He said something like he spent 30 grand or was about to spend 30 grand. Why you don't take that 30 grand and spend it at a black business? Not saying that he not. But You should have went live in a black business spending 30 grand. That should have been your video, not you arguing about them not wanting to take your 30 grand or not treating you right as they take it. I can't even get a cup of water. Well, you do know you can go buy some sparkling water with 30 grand, a lot of it. You don't need to be, unless they got some kind of Gucci sparkling water I don't know nothing about, because I ain't rich. I ain't got it like that. I can't go spend 30 grand on nothing unless it's a car or something. Like, I can't spend 30. I ain't in the spot yet to spend 30. And I don't give a fuck what spot I get in. I'm not buying no $1,000 shirt. Y'all can't even give me one. Like, seriously, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he in there arguing about stuff like that. That's us knocking on the door, man. Why y'all treating me like this, man? Take my money, man. Please open the door. Man, get the fuck out of here. He should have did that shit. I mean, but that goes to show that we got over the black lips sweater shit. The little, hey, I'm the craziest monkey in the jungle or whatever with the little boy. We got over that shit quick as fuck. I guess we turned the other cheek on that shit in the name of fashion or something. I don't know what the fuck we did, but back to my issue, man. Like, that's just something, a little sidebar about what I mean about us knocking on the door, man. That looks kind of goofy of this nigga doing that shit. And I like Jim Jones. This ain't no swing at him. That video should have been you spending 30 grand at a black store and going live and saying, hey, look, they got some cold shit in here. That should have been that. You think you finna stop niggas from buying Gucci doing that? If these niggas making black lip shirts, black face shirts, I don't know what the fuck gonna stop. But my issue, I seen some black people talking about like how us as black folks need to stick together, like, which is some bullshit, because we do. Like, black people, we do stick together. I don't want y'all to think I'm like blind to black people sticking together. I just think we direct our attention and our resources to the wrong shit at times, like this Joe Rogan shit. But I just hate when we call each other like Uncle Toms when we don't jump on the shit that we really don't care about. Like, I seen some interviews about this Joe Rogan shit where it was like black folks like, you know, let's come together and get them canceled and this and that and all that shit. And one dude said, this is our opportunity to like show them that we stand together as black people. How the fuck you gonna put the pressure on me, my nigga? I ain't got shit. Like, I know he said the N-word, but nigga, I don't got shit to do with how you feel about that shit. Don't put that shit on me. If you don't come and follow me over here to beat him up and get him canceled, then you are Uncle Tom. How the fuck this get on me and I'm at work? And I didn't even hear him say it until you said something. Like, that's the part that I'm saying. Like, man, I don't know, man. So my thing be to black people when they talk to other black people is like, when you ready to drive one of your points home, you need all hands on deck. But when there's other shit, niggas be quiet in the motherfucker. Like, y'all cool with all this drill music and these babies smoking on each other and dissing each other and dying by the thousands. We don't hear niggas going crazy about that. Not like they going crazy about Gucci not giving you no sparkling water, or Joe Rogan saying nigga, or some white store not letting in black people. Okay, y'all don't want black people in here? Cool. Hey, black people, they don't want us in there. Don't go in there. That should be the fucking end of it. Now, hit record on your phone and show them the black store that they can go to. Simple as that. Give that promo to somebody else. But you ain't gonna do that because you're gonna have to charge that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all cool with watching millions of these kids just blow each other heads off while blowing millions of dollars on clothes that don't mean shit. Like, we don't talk about that. Y'all cool with watching our like millions of people just suffer. You know what I'm saying? We don't put no light on no shit like that. Y'all cool with the negative images, man. We won't even put pressure on our artists to say, man, stop rapping about killing each other. I heard somebody say something like, you can make I forgot who it was, but they said drill music. I thought this too, and I was listening to it. I thought drill music was dissing each other. That's what I thought the definition was. Like, drill music was you drilling your point home to whoever you beefing with. Like, you know, fuck, you know, him, Marcus, and fuck his cousin that I killed. I thought that's what it was all about. They like, no, drill music is like snap music. that's just the sound. You could make a drill gospel song. That's what the guy said. He's, I forgot who I listened to, but they said that they say you can make a drill like gospel song. And I'm like, oh, so it's like a genre. It's not necessarily the words. And I thought that's what I thought it was. But we'll sit back and watch that shit and we'll put the negative images up. So, but this nigga Kurt Angle, Joe Rogan, I'm gonna say Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, I thought he was Kurt Angle. He say the N-word and now we gotta hold hands and sing all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying, man? Get the fuck out of here with that. But I say either we gonna beat everybody with the stick or we ain't gonna beat nobody. Put that bitch down, shut the fuck up. But I still believe that we need to worry about our own. We can't do this kind of stuff, man. We can't keep doing this and wasting our time on this kind of stuff because we know one of these little niggas will blow our brains out if we call them out on their shit, man. And I think that's why a lot of people scared to say shit. Like, I'm saying something, but I'm not saying people's names because I know how these little niggas get out. But I'm saying if we're going to gang up on something, it should be fixing this. I don't run in the circles Joe Rogan run in. I do, however, run in the circle with these black niggas that we raising that's Draco'd out and fucking coked up all the goddamn time. So I'm more concerned about fixing the nigga I live next door to, not a nigga up on a hill in Calabasas. Honestly, I'm not gonna run into that nigga at no gas station. I'm not finna run into this nigga at no Walmart, none of that. But I'm gonna run into your son. And he gonna see me with some Balenciagas on that I worked for. I don't wear Balenciagas. I'm just saying I got Jordans. Let's say that. I got the Jordans that he want. This nigga put a pistol in my face in front of my wife and kids and take them from me. I'd rather you call me a nigga than put a pistol in my face. That's just how I feel about that. Both of them is wrong, yeah, but when you play the would you rather game, that's all I'm saying, man. And that's why I say we won't do that because then we got to admit that we the ones raising these little evil motherfuckers. Like, we won't admit that we don't really need white folks to fix our shit like we put on. Like, come on, man. Do we really need the White House to send out stimulus checks when Oprah could? But she ain't gonna do that shit. And I'm not gonna say Oprah. I said I wasn't gonna say no names, but I'm saying a billionaire black person who could really fix things. We got enough money to fix the Flint shit on our own. Then that's when people say, well, it ain't our land, but our people over there. Ain't none of this shit our land, but y'all run around acting like it is until it's time to do something. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we got enough money passing through where we don't need that shit. We can fix our own shit. That's all I'm saying. We can build our own shit if we want to. Like, we don't have to fucking wear Gucci. Like, we can make our shit hot if we really wanted to. We saw that run FUBU had. We saw that run Rockaware had and all that. We just stopped fucking with it. Like, we did. Like, they still make clothes. I just saw a FUBU shirt in Walmart the other day, man. They still make clothes. We just stopped fucking with them because, honestly, when a black person gets too rich and they don't do something we say, we stop fucking with them. We don't put up no campaign. Like, we didn't campaign fuck Dame and John and FUBU. No, we just left them alone. So why we can't do that with Joe Rogan? Fuck them. Just leave them alone. We going to put up some hoopla and, that's where we can come with the black power shit and, hey, buy this shirt and this book because I'm a black motherfucker and I love you. Yeah, nigga, whatever. You probably do, but I'm just saying, I'm calling you on your bullshit. That's all. I'm just saying we definitely control, like, that area as far as fashion and trends and all that. And we got the power to swing millions of dollars to something that we care about or something as simple as a clothing line. Like, schools and shit is closing like a motherfucker and we crying, knocking on their door about schools being closed, and we got athletes signing $400 million deals, $500 million deals. We got rappers that are tour 19 cities and come home with $7 million, and we over here talking to fucking, we still think fucking the Senate is going to like sign off, or Congress or somebody going to sign off. Why we still waiting on that? Fuck you. You going to give it to us? No. Okay, don't worry about it. We finna go over here and get it from these people over here who care about us. And that's where the fuck we at. And we got so many black millionaires and fucking billionaires that waiting on Joe Byron to fucking toss a crumb out the White House window is just not as necessary as we think. But that shit kind of crazy to me. I'm not telling these folks what to do with their money, but I kind of am. You claim you care so much, dig in that pocket, nigga. You claim you care so motherfucking much, nigga, stroke that goddamn pen, my nigga. You ain't got to do it in Detroit. Let Detroit worry about Detroit. But if you from fucking South Carolina or you from fucking Compton somewhere, throw that school up, my nigga. It don't cost that much. It really don't. We all can Google how much this shit costs, and we can make it work if we really stick together. But people not gonna do that because this is the truth. We not together. We all running the same path, but separate races. We trying to beat each other. We not trying to help each other across the finish line. We trying to get there first so we could turn around and stand there with our necklaces and shit on, shining on niggas and pissing down the hill on niggas. That's what we doing. But like I said, man, y'all niggas care so much, man. Help a nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real. We out here looking real bad. Niggas out here fucked up and we waiting on fucking Joe Byron them to send some fucking money down. That shit weak as fuck. But like I said, man, I try not to call no names, but we got all kind of entertainers and athletes who could do it. Like, we got niggas who could literally take their Gatorade deal and wipe out all black student loans. And it wouldn't even affect what they make on the court or field or in movies or off their album. None of that shit. They got a Puma deal. They can say, well, you know what? Take the Puma deal and do that. They can tell Nike, I'm going to take 40 from you and take 20 and pay student loans off. And they'll do it. Because they know they're going to make 220 off of the shit. They know that, but they'll do it up front. That way it ain't coming out of nobody's pocket. But won't nobody step up and do that shit because fuck that. Give me that 90 so I can catch Floyd Mayweather. So I can catch fucking Jeff Bezos. That's what the race they running. They not running the everybody cross the finish line race. They not running that. So, but whatever. They could easily get us out of debt with just a couple of moves like that. Black America is fixed in 2 free agent signings. When 2 niggas come from college and say that. 2, 3 niggas come from college and tell Nike, I fuck with you, but you gotta do this. I fuck with you, but you gotta write a contract. As long as I'm playing basketball or as long as I'm swinging this bat or throwing this football, you have to keep these 3 schools open. And they'll fucking do it. Because they know how much they gonna make off of you anyway. We don't got no teams. We don't got no stadiums. We can't fight that way. What we can do is tell them that. You want to sign me to a 4-album record deal? That's fine, nigga. This the middle school I went to. This the high school I went to. This the elementary school I went to. Keep those open as long as I'm selling albums. And they'll be like, all right, they'll do it. Trust me, they'll do it. But that's another topic. As far as like back on the Joe Rogan shit, I'm not saying let the shit slide. Y'all, I'm just saying do what the fuck you want to do. You can chase that nigga around and try to get him canceled and all that, but like I said before, man, I can't cancel a nigga I never fuck with from the jump. So don't ask Michael to do that. I got to go to work. I got kids. I got shit I'm doing around here, man. I'm trying to get this movie shit done. I've been talking to people left and right. Help me with that. Y'all want to do something? Y'all want to campaign for something? Campaign for that. Campaign for niggas to fuck with me on the movie shit. Do that. Share that. Share your cousin shit. Share your friend shit. Share your shit, your homeboy shovel snow and cut grass and shit. Do that. Take that energy and make a post about that. You want to go in the store and talk about something, man? Don't go in some white folks store saying they treat niggas like niggas in here. We already know that. Go in your homeboy store and do a video. Do that. Post that. Do that. Do that challenge. Fuck a dance TikTok challenge. Everybody post a black business challenge. Let's do that. Everybody send in a business and we'll do a raffle. We'll pull 3 names and everybody send that business $1. We do something like that. $1 If we get 100,000 people and we pull a fucking raffle and 100,000 people send them $1, that's $100 grand. That's going to change the dynamic of that person's life and business. But we ain't gonna do that though. We want Joe Byron to accept us. Joe Rogan them to accept us and stop calling us niggas. That's what we'll do. But like I said, y'all can do what y'all want to. I ain't never listened to that nigga shit. And honestly, most people didn't until this shit came along. And like I say, attention is the fucking currency. So now you got people who didn't listen to him going to listen to him. Like, what did he say? Which episode? And now you listening to it. Now this nigga got 5 million more views, which is more money, which is running the Spotify bag up or whoever the fuck y'all think y'all fighting against. You know what I'm saying? But picture if we ran that kind of traffic to somebody you know. I'm just saying, when was the last time you shared somebody's shit that you know or even commented on that shit? Right. The quote, not the quote, but something I heard. They said you put a post up and you get 5 likes. You put it in your story and you'll get 400 views. That means niggas is watching. They just don't give a fuck. I go through that shit and I'm over that. I used to be mad for real. I put up a post and nigga like, damn, where the fuck my friends at? I put up my t-shirt shit like, damn, where the fuck my friends at? Then I go to my stories and it's like fucking 600 views. Like, what the fuck? Where are y'all? Like, what the fuck? And I go to my store, my back end on my store. You had 120 customers this week coming to your online store. 3 sales. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, my friend? Because we not together. That's fine. We together when you need me to be together with you. That's when we black power, when it's time to do the fucking BLM shit because, you know, they not paying Kaepernick. Now we all go down there to San Francisco. Man, fuck all that. We ain't gonna do that shit everywhere. I ain't doing it nowhere. Flat out. I feel like that. I love the Kaepernick movement and all that, but we ain't heard from that nigga since. He got the ball rolling, yeah. I saw the documentary. I liked it. I know they got another one coming and all of that. Yay, whatever. But we ain't heard from this nigga since. Trayvon shit gone. All this shit move along, and now we all the way down the street to Joe Rogan. Still ain't fixing nothing. We just tearing shit up and walking past it. We the goddamn tornado. But whatever. That's just me and what I think, though. I just feel like if we handle our shit over here like we supposed to, then the shit that he doing over there wouldn't matter that much. It's just, you know, and I'm not saying that he racist or not. Like I said, I saw the highlight reel. I heard what y'all said and I saw the highlight reel. So I'm just going to talk from that point and I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to black people. Fuck him because I don't know much about that man to say if he racist or not. He did say nigga. I heard him say that. I do know that. Now, like I said earlier, he run that risk, not me. Shit. Y'all want to do something, go punch him in his fucking mouth. Go ahead, whatever. I bet I won't run. I'm not going to see the nigga. So I'm not going to get all like blood boiling about what the fuck he said on his show. I ain't going to see that nigga nowhere. Like, fuck out of here, man. I'm finna go to work. Take a shower, go and kiss my baby and my wife. I'm going to work. Like, for real, man. And I do what I got to do. But what I do know is I'm not going to let a nigga like that, like, control my emotions. Like, for real, man. We is in 2 different worlds, man. Me and Joe Rogan, man, we so far away from each other. That shit is ridiculous, man. He don't know Michael. And he don't give a fuck, and he shouldn't. Because I don't know him, and I don't give a fuck neither. He could be through that house, kicking holes in the walls, hating niggas as much as he want to. That's his house. That's his wall. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. I just want us to learn, black people, I just want us to get to a spot and learn that when we see some shit like this and we hear some shit like this, we lift our head up from what we doing. We should be over here fixing our shit. So we lift our head up and say, what'd he say? Niggas. Oh, okay, cool. And we put our head back down and get back to work. That's how you feel, nigga? Don't worry about it. So when he come over here like, hey, brother, no, you said nigga, get your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Do that. We can't do that. When he say that, we stop working on what we working on and go over here and like, you need to like us and accept us. Now we taking 2-3 days off of work trying to convince this white boy of some shit that we can't convince him of. That he don't need to switch the, like, he don't need to not be racist. That's what I was saying about Donald Trump. He racist, he's still the president. He racist, he's still rich. He racist, he still hate niggas. So what the fuck did we go through all this for? When we could have just said, nigga, fuck you. Y'all quit rapping about this nigga. Quit talking about this nigga. Quit giving this nigga the attention. He'll go away. But as long as he can come through here and know he got a grip on us emotionally, he gonna do it. And why wouldn't he? I mean, for real, that's what I'm saying, man. Shit, we gotta just lift our head up, be like, all right, Joe, I heard you, and get back to work. Shit, this shit getting too much attention. I'm talking about it too, but I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about us. Like, for real, we could be putting that shit on. We could shine that shit on something else, but because, like I said, if it is true, man, and I know we not, as black people, please, for the sake of Jesus, on a JV basketball varsity team, trying to convince the coach to give him more playing time. Can we quit acting like we shocked that is racist white people out here? Every time a white racist person pop up, we all, oh my God, I can't believe this. Really, you can't believe it? He got raised by his daddy and granddaddy, didn't he? Like, don't think that shit wasn't flowing through that house, nigga. Y'all act like we don't know where the fuck this country came from. All them people ain't dead yet. Now, if we still going through this shit in 30, 40 years, then y'all can be shocked. Our kids and grandkids, they can be shocked. But us, I'm 40 years old. My mama lived through racism. My daddy did. So I know my granddaddy and them did. So what the fuck you think their granddaddies was doing? And what you think they taught them? Didn't your mama and your daddy and your granddaddy teach you watch these white folks? So why the fuck you think they didn't tell their kids watch these niggas? We got to learn to live with each other down here and we can move along. If a nigga like that don't fuck with us, fuck you, nigga. Let's go over and fuck with the white folks that fuck with us. Because all of them ain't racist like all black people ain't racist. Like, come on, man. Let's keep it 100 about some shit like that. I'm just saying, like, you just mad because, I don't know, man. I don't know what people mad about. I mean, I know y'all mad because he said nigga. I don't like it, but I'm not mad. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Or I asked this question before I dip because I got to get up, man. It's been damn near an hour. Like, is you mad because it's him and you thought y'all was cool? Because you watch his show, because you bought his merch, because you, every time he drop a new episode, you hit and play and all that. Now is that why you shocked and hurt? Because you invested so much into this man. But I don't believe that neither, because that highlight reel, this nigga been dropping N-bombs for fucking 10 years. So it can't be that. But I'm just going to ask the question for the sake of asking. Is that why you really mad because you thought y'all was cool? I think that be what it be sometimes too, man. Like, I can't believe Joe Rogan think I'm a nigga. Yeah, well, he been thinking that, and he been said it. So I don't know what the fuck we mad for today. And I think, honestly, behind it all, it's because the vaccine shit. That's me. I don't know. They like, hey, niggas, come, let's get them. You know what I'm saying? And the real agenda is, you know, the vaccine shit, but whatever. We just use our time in front of the camera for the wrong shit. I just say picture if we put that kind of pressure on ourselves to run good stories and push it as much as we doing with the bad ones. Like, for real, if we shared more than dance and fight videos on TikTok and shit, man, if we really sat down and got a plan together to help us get out of this hole that we in, not them, us. We don't fucking need Joe Rogan for that. Like, for real. Or if we just ignored this nigga, like, you want to feel how you feel over there, feel it over there. Cool, stay over there. Like, you want to go over there, if you want to take your black ass over there and try to change his mind or convince him not to be racist no more, you want to spend your days doing that, go ahead. But don't get mad when I don't follow you over there or call me a Uncle Tom. Like, I'm just where I'm at in life, and I would rather take that time and play in the living room with my daughter on the floor than over here trying to convince this white man to acknowledge that it's white privilege. Like I said, I thought Joe Budden had the best podcast. Apparently not. I think black people make better movies. And then some movie like The Notebook come along and like they made $4 billion. I'd be like, who the fuck was watching that shit? That's they shit over there. I don't care. Let's focus on Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's all the fuck I'm saying. We could do that and we ain't got to fucking argue with each other. And if your black ass want to go watch The Notebook, I'm not going to get mad at you. Go ahead. I'm not going. Simple as that. But if your black ass watch The Notebook and don't watch Friday, then I got a problem. I will admit that. Y'all over here worry about this Joe Rogan shit, but meanwhile, your son is a gangbanger. That's where my problem come in at. And I just really feel like we need to turn our focus elsewhere. But some shit like this come out, the next day his numbers should just drop. All African Americans stop watching this shit. Like, we should have shit in play like that. You drop the N-bomb, that's it. I don't give a fuck how much I love you, how much I care. If that's going to be the line, if the N-word is going to be the line and they say it, we should be done. That should be it. The next day, he should get 10 watch. If you got 20 today and 10 of them black, tomorrow he should get 10. It should be the 10 white people watching it. No black people should fire his shit up. But like I said, we can't even do that because we can't even come up with the rules because we can't stick to them because our baby mama calling us niggas and she white. Our homeboy white. He's saying nigga. We work for a white boss and all this goofy shit y'all want to throw in there when it's for you. But whatever, man. Like I said, man. I'll just say this and I'm getting the fuck on for real. I just feel like if we gonna say that Joe Rogan is some kind of danger to the black community and he need to be canceled, that's cool. Let's do that. But like, what we gonna do about these fucking kids we raising that's killing us? Like, they a danger too. And I think And I'm gonna say this, and I don't give a fuck about how y'all take it. They more of a danger because I live next door to him. I don't live next door to Joe Rogan. So I'm more worried about that. So if, like I said, we're gonna beat motherfuckers with the stick, let's beat everybody. But what about that stupid ass killer that you raising that call us niggas too? You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about the word. I think people kind of butthurt because they all thought y'all was cool or whatever. Or y'all think like, yeah, here's our chance to be cool with the white folks. So let's go be mad about this and fuck all that, man. Like if y'all fuck with us, y'all to fix the Flint water by now. If y'all fuck with us, where the fuck Joe Biden at with that goddamn student loan clear shit or whatever? We should be wiped out by now. Fuck out of here. But you want to give us crack pipes though. But you, come on, man. Like for real. Like, I just don't know, man. Like I said, what we gonna do with that, man? Joe Rogan just some white guy behind a microphone on an app that you don't have to log into, to be honest. You put yourself in that position to be hurt by a person who shouldn't be able to hurt you anyway. But I just say if we're gonna take him out back, we need to take everybody out back. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna take them back out there and beat their ass. Let's go. That line should be wrapped around the corner. And it should be every race in there. It shouldn't be just him. It shouldn't be just fucking Donald Trump. No, it's some niggas around here we need to take behind his garage too and blow they shit off too. And let's just keep it 100 with that. And this ain't no way of me taking up for Joe Rogan. Let me say that again before I go, because I know how y'all niggas like to slice and dice shit. Y'all to jump in and say, well, you said this one thing, motherfucker. Y'all weak as fuck. But like I said, fuck Joe Rogan. That's it. I'm leaving that. This about opening my people's eyes and protecting my people from any kind of danger, for real. And that's from anybody. Y'all be safe, man. I'm finna get up, get in the shower. Had a good little workout at the gym today. Y'all be safe out here. Once again, we still in the pandemic. Cover your face up. If you're gonna get the shot, get it. If whatever, whichever one. I hear all this bullshit. Johnson & Johnson with blood clots and all that shit. Do what you want to do, man. I don't give a fuck. I got mine. If you don't get yours, whatever. I got mine and I still keep my mask on. Just mask up, be safe. You got a parent, you got aunties, older folks, man. Them the ones that got problems fighting that shit. We can go to the gym and probably hoop that shit out. We can go to the gym and ride the bike and sweat that out. Older people can't do that. So if you're not going to do it for you, do it for them. You know, I mean, as far as putting the mask on, I ain't talking about taking the vaccine. But if you want to do that for them too, go ahead. I'm pretty sure they would appreciate that, but I'm off of it. Got any questions about the show? Topics, send in topics, submit some music, being a guest. Mike with a mic 313@gmail.com. That's Mike with a mic 313@gmail.com. Deuce5clothing.com. DetroitCousins.com. CreatedByJones.com. PlatinumStatus.com. Betty's Girls on Instagram. Party event planning. Go check them out, man. When y'all ready to get your party on, they set the shit up real nice. That's my wife's stuff too. I'm hyping it, but they do a good job. I ain't hyping no bullshit. All the clothing lines I put on there, they got good shit, man. I got Bobo hit me off with the platinum status shit, man. Nice, good stuff, man. We all got good stuff. Y'all be safe, man. I'm about to get up, man. Y'all have at it. I am out of here.
You were just listening to. Thanks for listening to. You were just listening to. Mike with the mic.